everyone and welcome. This is the Silent K and today we're going to be playing some MekHQ. Just a heads up, I did get a message from Virank on Discord saying that he was going to be a few minutes late, so we are expecting him momentarily. We are going to be picking up with some repairs, so hopefully he doesn't miss too much of import. Just to recap, we did start this same day last week, but we did this convoy raid mission, which took us the whole episode. So, Virank, hey, glad you could make it. Good to see you. I was afraid we wouldn't have to wait for you too long, and I guess we didn't. We were just picking up with the recap of last week's episode where we got our butts kicked by a pair of Hunchback 2Cs who completely obliterated our Atlas. There's very little left of it. We've got a left torso and a right arm and the legs. That's about it. The left torso, the right arm, and the legs is all we've got left of that Atlas. We might have a few other bits and bobs here and there, but for the most part, it is scrap. We did salvage this Tyra, which I guess we can try to take apart. I mean, it's salvage, but it does come with some... wait, is that Clan Tech? I don't know if that's Clan Tech or Innersphere Tech. I don't remember. I was not able to finish watching last week's episode. I got kind of a late start today. So yeah, starting with the repairs, we'll start with... We've got Ratnabala doing our ammo. Because she is the furthest from being a veteran tech. So she'll do the LBX and the LBX and the SRM6. The Black Knight has no ammo. The Kraken is going to need some LRM5 ammo, and that's it. The Longbow is going to need some LRM5 ammo. Only 12 shots. Interesting. The Mackie needs some LBX ammo, standard and cluster. We got about 250 shots of each left, so that's good. The Mad Cat needs 6 shots of LRM15 ammo. We have 900 in stock. The Zeus just needs some armor fixing. There we go. Armor. Elena, Ben, Penny, Veronica, Guillaume. Guillaume is 4 XP away from being an elite tech. We can have him doing all of our armor today. The Zeus, we can have him starting with those at 1/8. That's going to take him all of 10 minutes. The Mad Cat. Where did he go? Mad Cat, 25 minutes. I don't think so. We'll do 4 minutes on a 2. The Mackie. The Mackie on looks like 2s as well. The Longbow took some hits. Longbow actually took a significant amount of damage, it looks like. Some hits to the center torso, the right torso, the left torso rear, the right arm took 12, the left arm took 10, right leg took 13. I don't remember all that. Yeah, okay, well. Guillaume's still at 36 XP. We're hoping to get up to, there's 37. And the Black Knight. Let's see, the Tyree. We've got some arrow techs, we've got some regular arrow techs. We'll have Shihori pull the Ultra AC 10 at maximum time. That'll give us a 4+. Medium pulse lasers, those are going to be maximum time as well, so that'll be 4+ on those. We'll start with Bernard, who has 3 XP. Bradley, who has 4 XP. Lydia has 6 XP. Radmilla has 11. Hanul has 13. Ethan and Rimpier have... Ooh. Did not mean to pull that on a 7. Didn't mean to do that. Okay, well. Not a 6. For sure not a 6. We'll pull the ammo bins on a 4. That'll take us a couple of days. Excuse me. Let's see, the Ultra Green Tech. I still don't want the Ultra Green Tech pulling the AC-10 ammo bins. We'll have a regular pulling the engine on a 5. The avionics are going to be a 5-day project, and on a 7, the fire control system is going to be a 6+ for a 5-day project for a regular as well. The aerospace sensors going to be a little bit less, but still a 4, and the landing gear. Why is landing gear so hard to pull on a 10+? I guess our Ultra Green Tech can start on this armor. On 5s, that's standard armor. Yeah, standard armor, 71 points. Okay, so we'll pull 17. And that'll take us a couple of days. Okay, well. That's all we can do with the tire. The Atlas. I guess we're just gonna have to strip it. I mean, there's nothing else for it. And pull all of the armor, I think, in 1/8 time on 2s. Who's our weapon specialist? Elena can pull the SRM-6 in 15 minutes. Medium laser, presumably in 15 minutes. Excuse me. The other small laser, the 2 LRM-1020s, we can pull those. And 3s in 15 minutes each. I barely pulled one of them. The Gauss Rifle ammo bins, we can have a regular pull those. How about Septi with 13 XP is the next one up. Let's see. Septi can get started on these actuators as well, I suppose. We can do those in 12 minutes each, so we'll see if we can't pull up a couple of XP for doing the actuators. Okay, so that is half of Septi's time, but oh, she did gain a couple of XP. She was what, at 13? Now she's at 15? Okay, so we can pull the left leg in less than 90 minutes for sure. 12 minutes on a 4. Nice. These double heat sinks, we can pull those in less than 90 minutes. The right arm, I guess we can reattach it, and then we can... I don't know why we just reattached the right arm. The ammo bins, we can pull those in probably 60 minutes each, it looks like. Yeah, we can pull all 3 of those, and hopefully that'll get us another XP, maybe? Probably not. Okay, we can pull 2 of those, and it did not get us an XP. Rotanabolic, can we pull an ammo bin? Yes, yes we can. The left torso, we can pull that. The cockpit. Tamalika will pull the cockpit and gain an XP doing it. Okay. So that's nice. It's not going to get her up to elite, but it's nice. The head, we can have Dulfikar pull that on a 1. And then we just got the right leg left, which has a busted hip. I mean, some training for techs. I wouldn't say a lot. We've definitely had busier days for the techs before. I mean, most of our veterans still have all of their time. What regulars we have still have more than half of their time on average. Our elite techs still have most of their time. Yeah, this... I hate to disagree, Virank, but I would say this is not a lot of training. It's some, but it's not a lot. What's left of the Atlas, we can... I guess we have to scrap it. I mean, I hate to do it. It's only 14,000 civils, but what else are we gonna do with the center torso of an... or what's the right leg of a busted center... the right leg of an Atlas with no hip? Yeah, we can't even rebuild this thing if we wanted to. Let's go back to max only. We'll go name as we do, and then wait. I forgot to do this before we started the streams, so sorry about that, you guys. Now to replace the Atlas, we have a Daishi. Have a Daishi with, it has standard armor, it has standard internals, but it also has 4 Ultra AC2s. So we would have to rebuild that thing with like 24 tons worth of weapons and ammunition. I'm thinking we have a Clan Gauss rifle that we could use. That would replace probably 2 of those. And then we've got some medium pulse lasers that we could use, but that kind of leads to kind of I want to say a schizophrenic kind of build where it's got like some long range stuff and some short range stuff and not really a cohesive strategy. So I don't know if I want to use the Daishi just yet. The other Mackie, with 21 single heat sinks, a PPC, and an autocannon 20, and 2 large lasers. A little bit of a sniper with the 2 large lasers and the PPC, but not enough heat sinks to use all of that. That's 26 heat. He's only got 21. Don't know if I want to bust out the Mackie either. We still have the Cyclops that we could use. It's also a bit of a sniper with the 2 PPCs and the 2 LRM-10s. And it can actually fire those 2 PPCs and the 2 LRM-10s at long range pretty consistently. It gets in close, it can swap out one of the PPCs for 4 medium lasers, it can swap out the other one for an SRM-4. The Cyclops is not maybe a bad idea. The Emperor also a little bit slower, but it doesn't have the XL engine. It does have jump jets, and it also has slightly more heat sinks. 2 ER large lasers and 2 AC5s. Do we like the ER large laser more than we like the PPC? And do we like the AC5 more than we like the LRM-10? I'm honestly a little bit torn with these two. Do we like the jump jets or do we like the running speed? We also have a Highlander 732B, which has the Gauss rifle and the LRM-20. As well as the Artemis 4 end case. It is a 353 as well. We've got a Battlemaster is a little on the lightweight side. It's 4.6 with a standard engine, double heat sinks. PPC in the right arm, 6 medium lasers, all forward facing, SRM-6, and 4 machine guns. Definitely a close range brawler. Other than the PPC, it has nothing outside of 6 hexes. Wouldn't mind trying to rebuild this Daishi, to be honest, but I don't know if we have the time right now. We'll have Josefa pulling out of mothballs. We pull the AC2s and their ammo. That leaves us with 22 tons. It also leaves us with way more heat than we can deal with. We've got 15 double heat sinks, 2 ERPPCs, and an LB10X. So yeah, we're gonna start by adding at least a couple of heat sinks. Do we want to make this into more of a sniper, more of a brawler? I mean, it's a 350, so it's definitely more of a juggernaut. It does not have the speed to get in close and brawl. Maybe some LRMs. I mean, we have a Gauss rifle Omnipod and a Gauss rifle to go with it. I don't know if we have the ammunition for a Gauss rifle. Oh, 123 shots? I think we do actually have the munitions for a Gauss rifle. Wait. Yeah, Clan Tech. Ammunition, we'll do maybe 2 tons of that. Okay, so with this build, we got 30, 32, 33, 34 if we walk, so it's heat neutral at long range. 20, 22, 37, 38 if we walk. If we fire, well, we'll have to keep some of the, well, yeah, I know you're a bit of a sniper, Virank, and that's how your mech is built. Thinking this mech might be similar with the Gauss rifle and 2 ER-PPCs and the LB-10X. The 5 medium pulse lasers instead of a 4th PPC. It doesn't have the heat sinks to fire everything, but even if it fires everything but the medium pulse lasers, it's building up 3 heat, which is not bad. If it fires everything but one of the PPCs, it's building up, what, 42? It's building up 8 heat if it fires everything but one PPC. But it'll only take us 60 minutes to do this omnipod reconfiguration. So yeah, let's go ahead. Let's see, the Gauss rifle. Can we move the right arm? Well, no. We'll do the Gauss rifle into the right torso, along with its ammo. We'll do the medium pulse laser in the head, medium pulse laser in the center torso, medium pulse laser in the left torso. Double heat sinks in the arms. Try to pack out those shoulder crits. We're looking at 180 minutes. Wow, man. Oh, that's fantastic. Yeah, I think 2 ER-PPCs, Clan Tech, and a Gauss rifle, Clan Tech, and an LB-10X, Clan Tech. All of it with 2 tons of ammo, 5 medium pulse lasers, 1, 2. Well, let's move this here. Let's move that there. And that's still 180 minutes. Okay. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. We'll have Jamel do 180 minutes worth of refit on that. We'll call it the B Mark II. Sure, why not? We'll assign Nairn to the B Mark II. Even though she has some cuts on her left arm, they're going to take a couple days to heal. Assign to unit. He'll defend a Gauss rifle omnipod within 2 jumps. We have a Gauss rifle and we have an omnipod. We'll have Hoy. No, not Hoy. He's got that on an 8. We'll have a weapons tech. Like Chris, do that in 480 minutes on a 4. Okay. Customize B Mark II. Okay, we need ammo bins. We have those. Acquire and use refit kit. And we'll have, where's Fox? Well, Fox working on this because Fox is a good He's a good engineer. Where's Fox? Fox is probably already working on something. I'll have Ben do it. Okay, customization of Daishi B Mark II is complete. Okay, we will add that, or no, we will, there, and we will assign that. And then we will add that to the TONE. Okay, okay. So, oh, I could have sworn the Banshee was a command mech, was it not? Black Knight's a command mech. But we might be swapping out the Black Knight for, I don't know, maybe like a Cyclops or something? Something just a little bit heavier? So yeah, okay, we went with the 3.5, we went with the Sniper Gauss Rifle ERPVC build, and LB10X. I think that's it for repairs, other than a tire, which all of our techs are occupied. Okay, moving on to Sunday the 14th, I think. We got some birthdays, we got some ammo has arrived, we got some parts out of the tire. We got the Phoenix Hawk ready in 2 days. The tire still needs its small laser pulled. We'll have Lydia pull the small laser. The Ultra AC-10 ammo bin, we'll have Bradley pull that. We'll have Rampy pull the other one. The avionics, we'll have Bernard pull that. The fire control, we'll have Shahori pull that. The landing gear, I guess, can go to Radmilla on a 7. The life support can go to, I guess, Ethan, I suppose? No, we'll do Hanul for the site life support. And Ethan can start pulling these heat sinks. Should be able to pull 9 of those on 4s, or 8 if he rolls badly. With 80 minutes left, we'll salvage some armor. $375. Ooh, no. Yeah, no, sorry, Gloria. There's not much you can do as an ultra green tech right now, unless you want to start pulling these sensors for me on a 5+. Wait, how do you have 26 XP? Aerospace tech. Excuse me? Tech Arrow, 26 XP. Hmm. Where is Gloria? There's Gloria. Oh, she's a vehicle gunner slash aerospace tech. Oh. Oh, because she has vehicle gunnery 1 plus. Well. We can definitely improve her tech aero skill. Okay, gonna need another 6 XP before we can do that. But yeah, that is gonna mean that she can do these aerospace sensors in a matter of a couple days instead of like a week and a half. Good deal. All right. So that's the Tyree being taken apart. Advancing the day to Monday, the 15th. We've got some celebrations today, mostly privates it looks like, and a sergeant. So that must have been when we hired that unit 5 years ago. We've got 3 additional support points. We've got some people wanting to drop out of their education. Ethan's UA failed to salvage the armor off of the tire. We can go back to that. Rempie can pull this one, or he can try to. Lydia can pull this one and succeed. Ethan, no. Brad, no. Ethan with more XP can pull that one on a 2. And then the engine, we can have Bradley pull that on a 3. It'll just take him 3 days. Okay. I believe, yeah, no, we've got nothing going on this week. So we've got Tuesday the 16th. We've got some birthdays. We've got some ammo and some armor have arrived. We got some armor off the tire. We got the sensors off the tire. The Phoenix Hawk is complete. Fox is now freed up. Let's check out that Phoenix Hawk real quick. Less than maximum armor, still has machine guns, and still has 8 plus 6 plus 6. That's 20 actually. It's heat neutral if it jumps and fires everything. But I would love to swap out those machine guns for some armor. I believe I've got a refit kit here that does just that. Yes, adds half a ton of armor to the legs, to the arms. Yeah, definitely want to do that. We're going to acquire and use refit kit. We'll have Fox get started on that. That'll take him a couple days, but once he's got that done, that'll be a Phoenix Hawk worth tangling with. Alright, moving on to Wednesday, the 17th of November. We've got some celebrations, we've got some birthdays. The Griffin 3CB3 moves up from C to B. Nice, I'm seeing lots of green there. Bradley pulled the engine out of the tire. Bernard is still working on the avionics. Shihori is still working on the fire control system. Radmila is still working on the landing gear. New scenario, diversion engagement will occur on the 22nd. Cold Hills, Hills River Snow map. They're bringing 19, almost 20,000 points worth of stuff. They've got a Locust 2C with a veteran pilot, always nasty. A Hussar 200D with a 3-4 pilot, a Talon 5W with a 3-4 pilot. That Hussar, okay, is the lightly armored one with just the ER large laser. The Talon has a pair of medium lasers and an ER PPC and a bit more armor, like maxed out armor. But if we can take his arms off, which shouldn't be too hard. We've got a Black Knight, we've got a Marauder 2R. The 2R has ER PPCs, double heat sinks. A Kentaro 19, an Incubus, a Rifleman 2C, which is the one with large pulse lasers in each arm, so that is going to be nasty. That's a 3-4 pilot, so he's effectively a 1-4 with those pulse lasers. A Guillotine 2C, which has, again, 2 large pulse lasers, lots of double heat sinks, ER medium laser, SRM 6, and a Black Knight 6 KNT. A pair of Black Knight 6 KNTs, both piloted by 3-4 pilots. This is going to be an interesting battle. This is going to be a battle that I don't know if we have time for today. Diversion engagement. I know it's early, but it's not that early. Diversion engagement. What exactly are our objectives? Ensure at least 50% of your forces reach the far edge. Destroy our route 75%. Oh, what did we do? Ryukyu Lance could haul ass and try to get past them. I mean, the slowest mech in the Lance is a Jenner. Or a Hunchback, which is a 696. What kind of terrain are we looking at here? Hills, river, snow. 2 rerolls. Moderate rain. Moderate snowfall. Okay. Alright, we're gonna try it. Against my better judgment, we're gonna try to just make it past them. Oh, failed to get the avionics, failed to get the landing gear off. The landing gear might even be irreparable. It is. The avionics. We'll get Rimpe working on the avionics. Monday the 22nd, we've got personal market updated. We've got an elite vehicle gunner with gunnery 2, small arms 4, reputation 1, loyal modifier -2, tactics +1. Sure, why not? Reached the maximum 3 support points. Diversion engagement is today. Lots of people wanted to drop out. We got the avionics salvaged out of the tire. So that means that we can sell what's left of the tire. for 53,000 C-bills, just about. Alright, just for the sake of trying to finish this battle today. Alright. Their mission is to slow us down, buy time for their reinforcements. Your task is to push through and continue the advance. Okay. I don't know if this is a good idea. I don't know if I want to do this. I'm doing this because the tempo of the stream dictates it. The Hussar is going to be a bit of a problem. The Vixen could be a bit of a problem with his large pulse laser. The Locust could be a bit of a problem. Talon with 2 large lasers. No, the Talon with an ERPPC, excuse me. They're deploying in the north, we're deploying in the south. Okay. We're not going that far. We have lost initiative quite badly. We can all deploy on the left side, and that way we won't have to cross the river. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and do that. The Hunchback, yes. The Phoenix Hawk, yes. And the Speeder, yes. Okay, we have actually one initiative. They rolled a 5, we rolled a 9. We've got one sensor return over here. We will be advancing at full absolute tilt. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We can hit 10 if we go here. Wait, 1, 2, 3. Yeah. Now we can hit +4, which is effectively +3. Oh, there's the Black Knight, there's the Guillotine, there's the Marauder. Both Black Knights and the Marauder. Okay, well, that's just lovely. The Hunchback can move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Or we can jump for +3. Yeah, we'll jump for +3. Oh, this might have been a bad idea. Taking fire from the Guillotine, taking fire from the Black Knight. They need 11s, they need 10s. We sprinted, so we cannot fire. Let's see. The Hunchback has him on a 10. So we'll take that shot. Phoenix Hawk has him on a 13, so that's not worth taking. The Speeder has him on a 17. Hoping everybody misses. No. The Talon hits our Jenner in the left leg with a medium laser, down to 10. The Locust hits our Jenner in the left torso for 5, down to 6. The Vixen hits our Jenner in the right torso for 10, down to 1. Jenner needs a 6 to stay standing, gets an 11. No one's built up any heat yet. We're at 98%, they're at 100% because we are not trying to engage them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So that's only a +2. Whereas this is a +3. 1, 2, 3, 5. Shoot. The Hunchback. We got some fast mechs and some heavy mechs, so I don't know if that's a good mix for what we're up against. We can torso twist and still hit the Hussar. Yeah, we can maybe hit him in the legs if we punch him. Yeah, we'll do that. Okay, the Hussar is behind our Jenner. It has the Rifleman on 10s. Has the Marauder on a 10. Phoenix Hawk has the Hussar on an 11. And the Speeder has the Hussar on 13s. Wow, no, okay. The Jenner hits our Rifleman, or our Jenner hits their Rifleman in the left arm for 5, down to 15. Their Rifleman missed on 9s. The Marauder hits us in the center torso for 4 with the medium laser, down to 22. The Guillotine hits the Jenner in the left arm for 10, down to 1. Our Hunchback missed the Marauder. Our Phoenix Hawk hits the Hussar in the right torso for 8, down to 2 structure. The Locust misses. The Vixen misses. The Hussar misses. The Kentaro misses. Okay, maybe we can punch him. No, not the Phoenix Hawk. We can punch him on a pair of 10s. He kicked us in the right leg for 6, down to 9. We missed him on both punches, but he did not kick us down. Needed a 3, got a 6 to stay standing. Jenner is at 2 heat, everyone else is running cool. We've lost initiative. The Jenner is moving to there. The Hunchback is moving to actually, might as well go 5. We can go 5 again next turn. That'll give us maximum evasion. The Phoenix Hawk will jump forward at full rate of speed. And the Speeder can actually jump away this turn. We'll get within 3 hexes of the Vixen. Maybe we'll land a hit or 2 this round, but then we're fleeing next round. Let's see, the Jenner at the Black Knight, at the Rifleman on 9s. We'll go 4 heat over on 9s. Let's see, the Hunchback has the Rifleman on a 7. A bunch of 7s, actually. The Phoenix Hawk has the Rifleman on an 8. And a pair of 10s. The Speeder does not actually have the Vixen at all, but does have the Rifleman on a pair of 12s. Or the Marauder on a 13. Yeah, that'll be a pair of 12s. Or no, that'll be a quartet of 12s. Because we have the heat sinks for it. The Jenner hits the Rifleman in the left arm. The Rifleman hits the Jenner in the right torso. Destroying the right torso, blowing off her right arm, transferring into the center torso. The Marauder missed the Phoenix Hawk on 11s and 9s. The Guillotine missed the Phoenix Hawk on 11s. The Hunchback hits the Rifleman in the left torso and the right arm on 7s. The Black Knight missed. The Black Knight missed. Hits the Hunchback in the left torso with a medium laser, down to 15. The Phoenix Hawk missed. The Talon missed. The Spider missed. Okay, Jenner is at 4 heat, Hunchback is at 1, everyone else seems to be, oh no, the Black Knight is at 5, and their Marauder is at 4, their Rifleman is at 5, so they're not actually running cool at all. We've lost initiative, we have no initiative bonus, that might be why. Let's see, the Jenner will jump to, why can the Jenner only jump 3? Oh, because we're missing a right torso. Ooh, the Jenner might be in trouble. Jenner is in big trouble. If he takes another couple large pulse lasers from that Rifleman, he could be down and out. And the Spider will flee. Let's see, the Jenner has the Rifleman on 10s. We'll take a couple shots at that. Hunchback has the Black Knight on 6s. Go 3 heat over on the Black Knight. The Phoenix Hawk has the Black Knight on a 7 and a pair of 9s. Okay, Jenner hits the Rifleman in the right arm. The Rifleman missed the Phoenix Hawk on a trio of 9s. The Guillotine missed the Hunchback on a pair of 12s. The Black Knight missed the Hunchback on an 11. The Hunchback hits the Black Knight in the right leg. Left leg, center torso, right arm, right torso. The Black Knight missed the Hunchback on 10s except for a medium laser to the left leg. Phoenix Hawk hits the Black Knight in the left leg with a large laser, down to 11. The Vixen missed the Phoenix Hawk. The Black Knight stays standing. Well, guys, all we have to do is flee. Physical attacks. Okay, the Hunchback will kick the Vixen on a 4. The Phoenix Hawk will not be making physical attacks. Okay, the Hunchback kicks the Vixen in the right leg for 11, down to 3. The Vixen falls down on his left arm, takes another 3, down to 7, and hurts the pilot in the fall. Everyone's running relatively cool. And we will be running like little punks. We are at 98%. Sorry, no, we're at 73%. They're at 98%. Yep, we're gonna flee. Yes. We're gonna flee. Yes. And we're gonna flee. Yes. Sure, and yes, and sure, and yes. Okay. We did not control the battlefield. The Jenner took some major damage with two damaged jump jets and missing half of its firepower, but otherwise, not gonna be much in the way of repairs. Okay. No one got hurt. We did reach the north edge. We did not destroy 75% of them. We can declare that a victory. The Hunchback took a little bit of damage. Where's Rayon? Jamel? No. Rayon would like 3 more XP if we can. The Jenner is its right torso put back on. Ediborg, can we put the right torso back on in one day? Yes, we can. The right arm, can we replace that in one day? Ben, I think we can. 2 medium lasers. We'll have Chris put those back on. The upper arm actuator, we'll have Renita put that on. The jump jets, we'll have Fox put those back on. And then the armor, we'll do that at -3 or +3 difficulty. And we'll have Penny. We'll have Elena put the armor back on because she's close to getting 40 XP, which would make her an internal specialist. So yeah, 1, 7, 4, 4, 7, 7, 4, and 4 with 8,000 points of armor left in stock. The Jenner is back in one piece. Yeah, I wasn't sure I was going to be able to finish that mission that quickly, but looks like we were able to. Could have gone a bit differently if I had arrived in force instead of with just a quick scouting company, but yeah, we did do that, and that worked out well. Would I have liked to have claimed that Locust 2C for salvage? Or the Rifleman 2C? Sure. If we had brought Mariana and Tethys Lance, could we have done that? Yeah. If we had all day to play, I could have done that. But with 2 hours, it just didn't seem like it was capable of doing that. So we did what we did. It is what it is. We are ready to move on. Monday, November 22nd, going on to the 23rd. We got a couple of birthdays and absolutely nothing else going on today. Wow. And they're both 39s. Wow. A couple more birthdays. Maintenance on the Leopard. The Leopard remains to be in pretty good condition, except for some armor, which is a E, C, and D. That's not good. Rolled an 8, margin of 2. Rolled a 7, margin of 2. I'd really like to get those up better, but it might take a little time. Moving on to November 25th. We got some birthdays, maintenance on the Union. Union, armor remains quality B. Everything else looking pretty good. November 26th. We got some anniversaries, we got some birthdays, nothing special. November 27th on a Saturday, nothing happened. No birthdays, no anniversaries. Interesting. I can just imagine the commander behind his desk being like, okay, this is yesterday, this is tomorrow, where's all of today's paperwork? Sunday, November 28th, we got some birthdays. Monday, November 29th. We're maxed out for support points. We've got some birthdays. We've got some people wanting to drop out of their education. We have maintenance on the Mackie. The Mackie remains pretty good condition other than this ERPPC, which is now down up to quality C. I'd like to see that do a little better. Oh, excuse me. Moving on to November 30th. I believe that is the last day of November, if I'm not mistaken, so we will do December 1st on a Wednesday. Okay, we've got supply transports, 32 tons of space. Yeah, we'll accept, and we'll do a balanced. Okay, 2 arrow heat sinks, a medium laser, 1300 sonic distraction devices, 1 long tom B. Is that the cannon? Did we get a long tom cannon as part of our resupply? 7,000 48-hour ration packs, mic life support system depending on the tonnage, and 9 medical supplies. Yes, we'll take a long tom. Colonel, convoy was caught in an ambush near the river crossing. The skirmish was brief but intense, marked by rapid exchanges of fire and a couple of LRM volleys from the enemy. Despite the surprise attack, we were able to maintain formation and repelled the threat. Enemy units withdrew shortly after, unable to sustain the engagement. Movement has resumed, with crews maintaining a steady focus on the mission. Understood. An auction is happening in the next few hours. Most of the lot is junk, stripped chassis, damaged gear, but there's an Archer 2R up for grabs. I don't think I'm interested in an Archer 2R. That's just the standard old 2 LRM 20s and 4 medium lasers. No, I don't think so. We are not giving everyone awards for being involved in combat when they were not involved. We will award a marksmanship award. And we've got maintenance on all kinds of things today. Chrysanthemum turned 38 today. We got some other birthdays. 33 people gained vocational XP. Corporals, sergeants, privates, spaceman. And a Lieutenant Brankahala actually gained some vocational XP. Brankahala, Lieutenant Senior Grade. Already an elite pilot. Okay, 14 XP. We can hold on to that. We'll maybe get her some edge. Yeah, actually, she only has 1 edge. Aurora Tagato only has 1 edge. Alan Davi has 3 edge. Ruby has 5 edge. Adon Gato has 5 edge. Fred Jones has 6. Frederick French has 5. Who else? Lysag Canfield has 1 edge. We can do something about that. Yarvik has 4 edge. Nairn has 5 edge. Victor has 4 edge. Earl has 5 edge. Zero Chew has 4 edge. Ash has 5 edge. Marco has 5 edge. Piggy has 3 edge. Okay, that's everyone. Okay, a bunch of maintenance got done today. Lots of maintenance. We got paid 40 million. We paid out a couple million, like about 3 million and change for payday. Moving on to, we're on December 1st already. We're ending on February 4th. Okay, well, maybe we can get to February 4th in the next hour. Hunchback, Jenner, Spider, Zeus, Kraken, Manowar, Longbow. All got maintenance, all steady improving. Birthdays, new scenario on the 8th. Minor engagement. They're bringing minor engagement. They're bringing 25,000 points worth of stuff. That looks like 3 stars. That's definitely going to have to wait until next week. We've got an Orion 2C with an elite pilot. We've got a Crusader. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Demon Tanks and a Royal Demon Tank. A Locust 2C, a Scorpion 1N. Huh, not common. A Crusader 2R. A Galahad. Hmm. Yeah, this is definitely going to have to wait until next week. This is too big of a battle to try to pull off in less than an hour. No, by rank, I don't think I can pull that one off in less than an hour. Not like that last one. Our objective is to destroy a quarter of their forces. I don't think we can destroy a quarter of 25,000. So yeah, that's what, 6,000 points? I don't think I can pull off 6,000 points worth of destruction in less than an hour. So we are going to hold off on that until next week. Fortunately, that does give us a little bit of time until the 8th. Not that we have a lot going on between now and then. But we'll see what we can do. Let's see. The Daishi doesn't need any refits. The Kraken, the Maki, the Banshee don't need any refits. The Longbow. The Stalker. No. Hoser's Ride, no. The Man of War, no. The Zeus, the Black Knight. Black Knight could probably do well with some ER lasers and PVCs. We've got a clan ER PVC in storage. We have 8 clan ER large lasers in storage. We could swap out a couple of those. We'll do mixed inner sphere. Oh, dang it. Okay, we're already mixed in our sphere. Left and right torso. We'll do left and right torso. And we'll do maybe a couple extra heat sinks. Oh, no, we can't do heat sinks. We can maybe do, no, we can't do extra heat sinks. We can't do 2. Not with -4 crits. Okay, there's not much we can do with the Black Knight. Nothing we can do with the Black Mad Cat, nothing we can do with the Marauder. Wyvern's Archer, the Grizzly, the Warhammer, the Cestus. Ballistic, Gauss Rifle. Energy, maybe 3 mediums. No, we'll do 1 extra medium and 2 extra heat sinks. Gauss Rifle was in the right torso along with all of its ammo. Well, it's a bit of an investment at 10,000 minutes. It's also only 53 more battle value? Really? Okay. Yeah, with +3 battle value, we'll definitely be doing that. We'll have, where's Fox? Where is Fox? Fox can do it on a 6, I think. Yeah, Fox can do it on a 6. And that'll be the Cestus Mark 6Y Mark 3. Okay. One goes. What? Did Oh, we used our clan Gauss rifle. We don't have it anymore. Well, dang it. Okay, well, I guess there's nothing much else we can do besides pass the time until the 8th. Moving on to the 4th. Maintenance on the Cronus, maintenance on Hoser's Ride. We can at least look at that. Okay, yeah, solid A's. Clint, the Stalker, the Grizzly. Moving on to the 5th, we've got some birthdays, we've got some 5-year anniversaries. Fang Sub is 40 today, Almasa bin Khalil is 33. Private John Davis is 30 today. Kalima performs maintenance on the Phoenix Hawk. That's the one with I think standard heat sinks. 270 fusion engine. Yeah, no. It's got double heat sinks. Okay, and an ER large laser. Right. Moving on to the 6th. We've got the personnel market updated. We've got a veteran mech warrior and a panther that we're not interested in. We've got some birthdays. We've got some anniversaries. We've got maximum support points. December 7th. Black Knight Banshee, December 8th. Okay, this is going to be our last day of the day. Minor engagement is today. Deploy a force. And this is where we are going to be saving our game. Alright, I know it's super early. It's like more than 40 minutes before it's time for us to balance, but there's not a lot more I can do before this battle, and 40 minutes is not going to be enough time to finish this battle, so I guess, I mean, we could at least decide who's going on the battle, I suppose, before we balance, since we have time. We're looking at 25,000 points, including a fair number of long range. I mean, all these demons. Every one of those demons has a Gauss rifle. So that's what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 demons with Gauss rifles. We've got the Orion 2C. We've got the Crusader 2R. Scorpion has a PVC. Locust 2C is going to be nasty either way. The Galahad is going to be nasty either way. Who do we want to send on this one? We haven't sent Galatea much lately. I have not seen Wyvern out there in the field. I would like to see Wyvern out there in the field. He's like super effective at taking down enemies. But I think we need someone to soften them up, and I'm thinking maybe Tonga. 14 and 14 is 28, so that gives us just a little bit of an advantage. Yeah, we'll do Tonga and Galatea. Yeah, we're gonna do all of the reinforcement points. Oh, do we have 5 support points? Wow. Okay, then yeah, definitely. Yeah, we're Tonga and Galatea should be 28,500, I think. So yeah, we should have 12 versus a -1 reinforcement success. Okay. Yeah, and next week we'll be picking up right here at the beginning of this minor engagement. We're bringing 2 lances to their 3 stars. But in the meantime, don't forget to like, comment, follow, subscribe, join the community. Link to the Discord is in my Twitch bio. Looking forward to seeing you all next week. And yes, I am planning on Hoser rolling badly, but we will strategize around that. So, we hope to see you again next week. Until then, take care of yourself and have a good one.